everybody, it's Jenae Adams. I'm coming at you from Morrie's Cadillac in Golden Valley, Minnesota. Today we are going to be looking at the Lexus 450 Hybrid. Here we have the outside of this beauty. I also drive a hybrid, but something about this crossover, oof. This Lexus has a 3.5 V6. She is a hybrid, as I mentioned earlier. She has the speed sensing assist and all-wheel drive all the time, which in Minnesota, which is where we are located, is highly necessary. And for the trunk to open, we can use the key fob. There's also a button on the inside. Ample trunk space. We can go in here and open this up. There is a spare tire. Yes. There is a privacy net that you can hook up. Right? How nice is that? So you can change in your back seat and nobody can know. The seats fold down. There is a lever to do so here. And then I'll head into back seat. Oh my God, look at this interior. It is called a Noble Brown. It's a leather. Got a couple of vents that you can control. Plug in. And a little storage. Before we jump into the front seat to see all of the features up there, there is auto folding mirrors. How awesome is that? There is a keyless touch to get in. And also, before we jump in there, there is a, I don't know if you can see with my reflection, there we go. There is a blind spot, I don't know if you guys can see that, a blind spot monitoring. So when you're driving, that'll flash. So, coming on in, we have the beautiful brown leather interior. Classic, oh, let me try that again. Classic Lexus. Okay, let me jump on in. We have the memory seats. These are the best things ever. So I'm 5'10". Most of my friends are 5'3". So when I get in, my seat is way far back. And when my friends get in, they have to readjust it to be really short. And then I get in, my knees touch the steering wheel. So this is a really nice feature to have. We do have the auto up and downs for the windows, the winders. We do have the auto adjust for the mirrors. This folds the mirror in. How nice is that? Okay, and then we have on the inside, we've got the buttons. It's got the auto brights, it's got the trunk, it's got the gas, and heated steering wheel, because it is 2019 and we live in Minnesota. That is a necessity. There are spaces for add-on features for the Lexus. Okay, we have the other buttons over here. Here we got the buttons to control the radio, the volume, the modes, voice recognition, phone. Then over here, this controls the center little picture here, whatever that's called. I'm sure you guys know. If you guys know what that's called in the middle here, let me know. Yeah, so there's all kinds of features on this. You can see what's going on with the maintenance of the car. And we can see that little green light over there does have the parking warning, the parking assist. So there is the little knob here since we're going by. Yeah, so there's that. And then we do have the lane departure assist. So that is nice. All the awesome features on here. It senses the gap adjustment. Look at this crazy screen. I know it's shaky because phone to computer, it doesn't ever work, but look at how big this screen is. That's bananas. It's huge. And it does all the features. It is controlled by this little knob here. So you can move around. We can shift to different menus. And it does have classic Lexus, there is the enter buttons on the side here. So that's super awesome. Okay, coming up we have, let me shut the door. We have the electric parking brake. Sorry, it's a little dusty. So that's awesome. And then we have heated and cooled seats, and there's 3 different levels to that, and an auto. So that's super, super awesome. Like I said, Minnesota, it's either really hot or really cold outside. Here is, we do have this analog clock. Obviously the clock does show up on the screen, but you know, we like to make you guys use your brains. Lexus does. I shouldn't say we. And then we have all the controls here, which, you know, it's nice to be in a newer vehicle that isn't all touch activated, that there is physical buttons to control things with. I always find that to be a really nice feature, just because I like to feel the way buttons feel, and not all vehicles have that these days. There is different sports here. You can go into eco mode, you can go into sport mode, or you can push it just for the regular. This is a hybrid, so it's already eco, and then we can double the dose, you know? Traction control, EV mode. And then here we have the center console. There's so much space in there. You could fit an entire purse. That's my hand if you guys wanted to see it. What that's like. There is plugins. Always nice. Okay. So that is the Lexus 450H. I hope you guys enjoyed.